much, Abby. And so Group A comes down to this. Game 44 of 45 will decide who the first player going through to Saturday night's final will be. Jonny Haines put in the performance of the year, the highest average we've seen in 2023, when he posted a 109.99 in a 4-1 success against Adam Lipscomb. Terry Jenkins has been waiting around for the opportunity to top the group. He topped it at one point today, but then back came Haines charging back at the ball. But who is going to seal progression through to Saturday night's final? It's Haines with the darts. And if he plays anything like his previous match, we are in for a cracker.
97.
And throwing first, Jonny Haines, could that be the deciding factor? Are we going to see the A+ game of Terry Jenkins? Are we going to see the inconsistent Terry Jenkins? So many questions. Sit back and let's get the answers between us.
Haines, who won 4 out of his 5 games yesterday. He had a 4-point lead in the table overnight, but then played game 1 of the day. He was defeated 4-2 by Neil Duff before subsequent defeat to Tony O'Shea. And then by Mark McGeaney meant that things were getting a little bit rocky for the Punk, but then that 109 is putting it back top of the table. Meanwhile, for Terry Jenkins, as Haines looks to pile in the first max of the match. He kicked off with a 4-1 success against Mark McGeaney, for then getting through a last leg decider against Neil Duff.
100.
And a 4-1 defeat to Adam Lipscomb was followed up by a 4-0 win against the Silverback. So that is how the two players shape up going into this one. And both players have come out of the traps well.
97.
Haines leaving himself on a finish after 12. Jenkins will do exactly the same here.
$85.
Can't tell you how good that last dart was there, Henry. Just to sit right above there, and it leaves a 2-dart combo. And Terry will love to see that first dart there. So treble 20.
46.
That's
Terry
possibly
required
not enough.
96.
Such a good marker. I don't think he'll be considering double-double. Is he feeling it? That exhale of breath means he is. It's 8-8 for Jenkins.
80. Jonny require 80.
Jonny pats his leg to say, come on, Jonny. These are the chances you have to take against the bull. What a dart that is. What a finish that is. 2-dart combinations at his finest. We began to doubt Jonny Haines after his first 3 games, losing all 3. He came back, was unbelievable in game 4.
Game on.
And now he's playing one of the real superstars of the game of the past 20 years. And that 80 finish will feel 41. Absolutely wonderful.
$100.
He's just been so steady on them tons, hasn't he? He just sort of guaranteed that's what he was getting yesterday, whereas with Terry, you weren't sure if you were getting this.
81.
Oh, the 17 180s he's had over the past 2 and a bit days.
85.
Straight into the 5 there. This is the inconsistency we talked about.
137.
His scoring has been so good this week. Woolly bully.
$100.
Steady stuff.
$97.
Now Terry's come here for preparation of the World Seniors. Do you think coming top and 2 days off is not what he wanted? Or do you think another couple of days on the dartboard would be ideal?
You could also argue that feeling of winning is something that is perhaps 53. Better than any practice Jonny you can find.
131.
And if he wins this game, he will have that feeling. But Jonny Haines 1-3-1 to double his lead. It's not going to happen this time, but he's going to be putting this Jenkins 92 under some considerable
91.
pressure indeed.
Tops
should this not go.
Treble 17 for double 18.
74.
A lot of the players have gone inside
Jonny
that double 18 today.
40.
Jonny Haines, this has been meat and drink from yesterday. But with all the pressure in the world on these darts,
Game shot on the
he's
second
up for the
leg.
challenge.
Jonny Haines.
Jonny, be good. Leading 2-0. What a fantastic start.
Third leg, it's
Terry
Jonny to throw
Jenkings
first.
contemplate
Game
what's
on.
going on right now, because the biggest difficulty right now is that Jonny Haines has got the darts again. So Terry Jenkins is going to have to break him twice.
45.
And that's a mean, difficult task. Advantage Haines.
Haines is looking to take the reins of Group A and reign
60.
supreme. He's 2 legs away from doing exactly that.
$121.
You can tell how well the players are playing today. Just have a look at that treble 20 bed. That's been given a smoking today.
100. $43.
Rubbish, he says. Chink of light here for Terry.
140.
Just been a great pace to all these 6 players, hasn't it? Definitely a more sedate pace last week.
140.
Been fast, it's been furious, it's been fantastic. It's been full of maximums. But Jenkins does not want one setting up here.
Jonny require 152.
For the bull to leave a 2-darter for Jonny. That would have been a statement piece. That looks good.
122. Terry requires 67.
It's going to have to go 15 bull. Disastrous.
27. Jonny required 30.
And that miscalculation from Jonny, is it going to come back? The double 15 is not one you like, because if you go inside, now you can go full for it.
No score.
And that all goes
Terry
back to the fact you went
40.
for treble 19 instead of treble 17. And you don't give this man a chance.
Does it present a lifeline? This has to go. This is a big dart. This is a big
20.
moment. And that could be a big
Jonny
miss for Terry
requires
Jenkins.
30.
Because Haines is back for that double 15. 1 dart. And it's favoured double 4.
22.
But even that comes
Terry
awry.
required 20.
And you can feel the enormity of this situation.
Game shot on the third leg.
And
Terry
amongst
Jenkins.
the tension, Terry gets a leg on the board. He gets the break, brings it back to 2-1.
I'm just thinking how many
Fourth leg,
times
it's
that
Terry
these
to
two
throw
played
first.
each other.
Game on.
Hereford, Bristol. We're having a laugh and joke there. But what was really interesting for me there is
125.
Jonny Haines has sort of, when he's had doubles like 30, he sort of split them. And I was looking at 14 double 8 or that route.
45.
And he had 6 darts where he went straight at them 15s. Will he come back to hurt him?
100. $100.
Just sitting back and enjoying what we're seeing.
59.
It hasn't been the quality of some of the previous games, but the enormity about qualifying for Saturday night might be on the mind of both players.
125.
Just come down to one double here and there, because both have been scoring fine.
100.
Cracking dart once again from Jenkins. So leaves a nice 3-darter. For Haines, 2-3-1. I like to start on the 19s, but
95. Terry required 117.
advantage to Jenkins in this leg. Treble 19. believe tops.
Game shot on the fourth
It's
leg.
Desmond.
Terry
It's
Jenkins.
now a best of 3 game with the winner going through to Saturday night's final. All to
Fifth
play
leg,
for.
it's Jonny to throw first.
Pick a
Game
winner.
on.
Spin a coin.
117 is a huge
100.
moment, but perhaps even bigger. Those missed darts at double 15 from Jonny Haines in the leg prior. And that ton start, if Jenkins could have found another
81.
treble, would have opened a door of opportunity. Now, Haines here has to think as simple as this. Hold twice, and I'm into Saturday night.
140.
Visits like that is going to help his cause immeasurably.
Be delighted at this point that Terry's not on his
100.
A+ game. Both just around that 90 mark. I mean, it's a quality affair, but you can feel the tension in there. And this is what Group A is all about when it comes down to the final
60.
game, the penultimate game of the day. After slogging it out for 3 days, this is what it comes down to. This is what it's all about.
60.
Haines making a charge in this leg against the bull.
125.
Haines could well find himself on the hill very shortly indeed. But look at this as a response.
180.
Have a look at that.
Jonny requires 76.
His 18th max of the day. Is it going to put pressure on this tops?
56.
Certainly has. That 180 just makes you think what a finish this would be. 180. He's also going to have 1 dart at tops. 1 man misses.
60.
Does the other man hit? Where have I
Jonny
heard that before?
required 20.
Double 5 for Haines. No, he's going to split to the 2 double 4.
Game
And it
shot on the
comes up
fifth
trumps
leg.
at the
Jonny
most
Haines.
important time of the week. Haynes' trusted split becomes a trusted hit, and he is now
Sixth
on the
leg, it's
hill.
Terry to
He is
throw
1 leg
first.
away from seeing himself into Saturday night's final, should I say.
And everything is wrong about 2
140.
double 4. But he would argue he would prefer 1 dart at double 4 to 2 darts at double 5. That would be his argument back. And who are we to say? Because
100.
he's done it all week. And I tell you, the percentage ratio must be 8 out of 10 of him hitting it.
121.
Just think this match has 3-3 wrote all over it, Henry. Don't know what you think.
And perhaps it would be befitting of the battle that this pair have put in that it would go this way. But Jonny Haines is making sure that it's
180.
absolutely none of that.
His 12th max of the week.
40.
All of a sudden, we began to write Jonny off in this leg. And another one of those. Big, big favourite.
100.
He just sort of stopped in his tracks there. 1-2-1 after 9. Jenkins needs a treble, Henry.
100.
Finds a treble.
Jonny requires
1-2-1 plays a ton.
121.
Haynes first to the board to win the match and win the group. Treble 17. Bull. To beat the bull. And to win the group.
96.
It doesn't
Terry
go.
require
And so
100.
Jenkins to take us the distance.
2 darts at tops for Terry. Great marker.
60.
Bends the wire. Why? Why?
Jonny
Why me?
required 25.
Over to you, Jonny. You were absolutely sensational yesterday. You had your trials and tribulations today. But it's
Game,
you, Jonny
shots,
Haines,
and the
that will be
match,
singing
Jonny
here on
Haines.
Saturday night. A phenomenal contest between 2 good friends. An unbelievable week of darts in this Group A. And it's Jonny Haines, the guy we called the potential spoiler. What do I know, Durrant? He's the actual winner. Terry Jenkins will be looking back and think, job well done. Another 90 average. His game is there. He can tighten up a little bit in the doubles. But it's